And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, steals are such a misleading stat sometimes. You can get 3 or 4 steals in a game, but then go 10 games without one. Steals feel streaky, like they just come in bunches. But for whatever reason, he's just not going on those steal streaks as often, and the numbers show it.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, they've got De'Aaron Fox. Naz Reid out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Valanciunas down low. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. So the Nuggets with the tip. Well, it wouldn't be Christmas without NBA basketball. It's the gift of game day, Grant.
It is. Every player grew up watching these Christmas games, dreaming about playing in them one day. And these games are a highlight of the regular season.
Here's Fox. Following that last three-pointer by Denver. Pass to Bridges. The 3 is up. Here's Gobert. No good there. Nice D from Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Reid, a screen on Murray. Pass to Reid. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Gordon. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. That shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Murray passes to Valanciunas. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
So he gets them both.
More of a traditional center, Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Fox left side. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. Gobert passes to Fox. Another shot. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
On the wing, Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen. Murray passes to Valanciunas. Back to Murray. A deep 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Reid sets a screen. And here's Fox. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. And the shot goes down.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Jonas Valanciunas taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Gobert. And Valanciunas drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's DiVincenzo. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Reed for 3. Gordon pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Hardaway. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
That's good from Bridges on the assist by Fox.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Denver in the lead. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. No good from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Reed sets a screen. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Reed's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Murray passes to Valanciunas. Back to Murray. Deflected! Now DiVincenzo. No made baskets yet. Reed to screen on Hardaway. Here's DiVincenzo. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, great setup by DiVincenzo with the pick and roll. He is very capable as the screener or the handler.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Stolen by Reed. In transition, here they come. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Murray's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at the Warriors, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they continue to just chug along. I'm impressed with how under control they've been all season. They are as steady as it gets.
Now here's Ball. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game to the paint. And he buries his first look.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Murray inside from deep. Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, there's a reason Cam Johnson takes a lot of threes. This guy is lethal.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Ellis. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 so far. Hardaway, the pass to Gordon. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Over Ball. Hardaway, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Ball with it. No points yet. Connaughton outside. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Johnson. Denver's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Murray deciding where to go with it. Back to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. From 7, it's rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor.
Hardaway, the pass to Gordon. Stolen by Miller. Pass to Ball. The layup off target. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Here's Ball. Pass to Miller. Defended by Gordon. Count that bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Now here's Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Ball. Still no points. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Give lots of credit to Ball. He's refined his free throw shooting for sure.
Minnesota shooting their first foul shots of the night. And he makes the first. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And then for Minnesota, Bridges, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Connaughton. Second free throw, no good.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
So it's Minnesota now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And he gets the bucket. Bridges has got 6. DiVincenzo against Brown. Launches a 3. Ball with the rebound. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Cameron Johnson making things happen for Denver. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Denver.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They've got Keon Ellis. Miles Bridges is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Brown. Clock at 2. 4-3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Bagley sets a screen. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside Watson. Over Bagley. Misses off the right iron. Minnesota shooting an efficient 57% tonight. DiVincenzo against Brown. Back to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And here's Brown. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jones with a screen on Bagley. Watson, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Now here's DiVincenzo. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Tyson. Cam Johnson comes in for Strawther. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Jones. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, B.A., with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Back to Brown. Denver moving it around. Johnson for 3. And again, it's Denver missing. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Love, a screen on Brown. Edwards, a pass to Love. Watson with a rebound.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And stolen by Gobert. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low. Pass to Matthews. The 3 is up. With the tip. Outside for Love. Edwards looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
They're really working the paint now.
Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, none here in the second.
Fox, the pass to Gobert. Fox outside. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Outside Brown. On the wing, Brown. Outside Murray. They get back on track. And again, it's Denver missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Now Fox to the middle. Here's Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Your Nuggets dynasty.
A different look for Denver. Valanciunas comes in for Watson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Love. Connaughton, he's checked in for Matthews. And it's Ball in for Anthony Edwards.
Miller. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Outside Johnson.
They're struggling to replicate the success they had from range in the first quarter.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Assertive play by Ball inside. Not letting a close defender just shut him down.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Nuggets trail by 10. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6 to end the run. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball with it. Miller outside. Reed, a screen on Valanciunas. Ball passes to Reed. Misses from close range. Denver is shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Hardaway. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hardaway's got 7.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-4 run. Reed, a screen on Murray. Ball passes to Reed. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Valanciunas with a screen on Fox. Hardaway from outside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Reed sets a screen. Fox on the take, and it's Fox with the jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Outside Hardaway. And the 3 off target.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Ball. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. In the 3rd spot, Minnesota.
They anticipate well defensively, force a lot of mistakes, and quickly turn defense into offense.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Johnson, pass to Hardaway. From the arc, sends it home from 3-point land. Hardaway's got 10 points.
Oh, that's money in the bank. Hardaway, terrific off the catch.
Bagley, a screen on Murray. Down low. And Bagley gets it to go. On the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They'll be embarking on an epic journey. 7 road games in all. Pure from three-point range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Bridges, a screen on Murray. DiVincenzo, pass to Bridges. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Nuggets trail by 8. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Bridges, a screen on Murray. To the paint. And the basket by Bridges. He's got 11.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
For 3, Hardaway. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Bagley sets a screen. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Hardaway from outside. They get it again. Valanciunas sets a screen to the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
So much of the NBA is about pick-and-roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Bridges, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Bridges has got 13 now.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota. They're up by 5. And we'll return shortly.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
I can see a number of different guys in the three-point contest. Every team in this league has a number of great, good shooters.
Yeah, it's not like when we were playing. You had 1 or 2 guys. Not everyone's shooting the 3.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Timberwolves.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Tim Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Reed, good.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Fox against Murray. Pass to Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Bridges. Johnson passes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. And here's Murray. Here's Valanciunas. No good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. Inside. Gobert, no good. Nuggets trail by 7. And it's Hardaway on the take. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Reed, a screen on Murray. Down low. Reed can't hit. The Nuggets shooting at 49% so far in the game. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, Tim Hardaway has been on point all game. This guy's been aggressive and engaged.
Reed, a screen on Murray. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Out to Bridges. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Murray. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Reed, a screen on Murray. To the middle. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Here's Valanciunas. Give him 8 points now. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
Here's Murray. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Bagley, a screen on Murray. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Bagley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. Guarded by Edwards. Gordon on the wing. Murray inside. Guarded by Edwards. Murray, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Takes a step back. Gordon outside. Outside Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Bagley, a screen on Murray. To the inside. And that one's good. Bagley's gotten 4 this quarter.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Hardaway. And again, it's Denver missing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
There's a screen. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Murray against DiVincenzo. Here's Hardaway. And again, it's Denver missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Bagley sets a screen. Here's DiVincenzo. And a two-handed jam.
Mr. Springy athlete, Dante DiVincenzo's got some hops.
And here's Murray. He's got 12. Pass to Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Now here's Hardaway. 17 points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Brown's checked in for Denver.
Substitution on the court.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. Now Fox. 6 points for him. Pass to Love. Takes a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
3.
Fox has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Brown. Out to Gordon. Outside Hardaway. Shoots a fadeaway. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, boy, oh boy. Each year, Aaron Gordon adding to that offensive arsenal. The mid-range game is right there.
Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. Love grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Love a screen on Hardaway. Ball with it. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hardaway. Ball no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Brown. Denver moving it around. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Hardaway. There's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa.
Love a screen on Brown. Fox the pass to Love. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Love's got 5.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Hardaway, no good.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Inside. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Ball. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Watson comes in for Gordon. Strawther's checked in for Johnson. And Murray subbed in for Hardaway. Now here's DiVincenzo. Give him 8 points now. And Holmes pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Murray. The 3 ball. That shot, no good.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
DiVincenzo against Murray. DiVincenzo can't hit. Denver has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray up top. DiVincenzo covering. Yes! Murray muscling it in.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Pass to Ellis. This one for three. The shot no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Minnesota leading by 8. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Keon Ellis. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo against Murray. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Misses off the left iron. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Pass to Ellis. Reid sets a screen. DiVincenzo, pass to Reid. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. Outside Murray. Goes up on the wing. Got it. 16 points for Jamal Murray.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
Reid sets a screen. Here's Fox. To the paint. Reid, good. Reid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Pass to Strother. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
Reid to screen on Murray. Here's DiVincenzo, and he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Now here's Murray, and Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Holmes.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets. Number 17.
Minnesota on D. Watson passes to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from short range.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Ellis' shot is off. Nuggets trail by 9. And here's Murray. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Reid to screen on Murray. DiVincenzo to pass to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
When you've got it going offensively, you keep your foot on the gas pedal. Naz Reid doing exactly that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Murray. Fires from deep. Murray can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Fox. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Denver moving it around. Murray passes to Valanciunas. They still need this. And again, it's Denver missing. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Now DiVincenzo drives to the hoop, and the shot goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Pass to Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Johnson comes in for Strawther. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Minnesota leading by 11. Ball with it. Bagley sets a screen. Down low. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Outside Hardaway. Edwards comes with a double team. Pass to Gordon. Murray from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. To the middle. Gobert no good.
Oh, he had all the room he needed. Just failed to convert it.
Murray with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Murray against Gobert. Oh, Denver gets it back. Outside Hardaway to the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now here's Ball. Bagley sets a screen. Now Gobert puts up the tray. Another chance. And that's money on the layup.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Miller's checked in for Connaughton, and Fox is subbed in for Ball. Takes a three. Cash from downtown.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Fox.
You know what makes Fox so difficult to defend? I mean, he applies that constant pressure to the defense.
First free throw is good.
De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Now here's Edwards. Both hands there for a little extra.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Picked by Gobert. And there's a 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kevin Love's checked in for Bagley, and Miles Bridges subbed in for Miller. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Here's Murray. Johnson outside. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And Fox, here we go. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Murray buries it from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Murray. Outside Gordon. Let's loose for 3. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Minnesota now. They've got a 9-point lead. Now Love. Bridges! Oh, off target from downtown.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And here's Minnesota now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
6-point game. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Naz Reid.